So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. As you can see, we've already started here. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Khan is there to take. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Valverde is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Gnabry. Now it's Mbappe. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still,
Gnabry! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Belletti. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. David Villa. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gnabry. Now this could be a chance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gnabry. That's tidy. That is Conte. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Valverde. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. David Villa.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Great hit! Has another go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Threatening to pull clear. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Passes short and sharp. Showing great feet there.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that was vital. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Koundé, Gullit chasing after it. Kante with the foul. Koundé. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
And the second half gets underway.
El dorsal 21.
Stood up well to him there. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Corner number 3 coming up. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Gilberto Silva. Koundé. Gullit. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Has a go! And he's there to get it away. Bellingham. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Gnabry, David Villa. Gullit did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, no joy this time. David Villa. Koundé calmly anticipates. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No outsmarting him this time. Araujo. Bellingham has created one goal already. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that has left him in a heap. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That's a shade optimistic.
Messi.
Gnabry is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
El dorsal 25. Kaká.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Collar. There's the hit! They've done it! Well, there was to be no other outcome. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Saliba tries to clear. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Beckham. David Villa.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Gnabry going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is a great pick out. Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's picked his way through. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Collar has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And it's Beckham. Beckham! Mbappe. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a nicely measured pass. Saliba does well to get it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Conte. Driving on and making good progress. Rudiger. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Gnabry taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle. Modric wins the duel this time. Davis gets across to intercept that. That pass has been well intercepted. Foden looking to get on the end of this.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Mbappe. Wilshere. And the pass is intercepted. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Face to face with the keeper. It's run loose. Who's going to... And he's tried to lob him! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Akanji makes the interception. Foden. And it's Wilshere. Pedri gets a good foot in there. That has not gone
That's
well.
good play from him.
Pedri. Hits one! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And there's green grass ahead of him. In with a header! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that little bit of skill has got him away. Modric producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Valverde. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckenbauer. Wirtz. David Villa. Oh, nice touch.
That was lovely, that.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Foden. And that could set him on his way. That's a little off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Defending here is really tight. Conte pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pass somewhat off target.
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Belletti. Conte. Beckenbauer. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Griezmann. Wirtz. No way through. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
There will be 1 minute at
Inter
a time.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Wilshere touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
15.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Number 5, Bellingham.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Pedri. And it's Belletti. It's Rudiger. He has found the way through. This might spell danger. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Conte. And here's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Oh, great play. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble laid.
And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's Belletti. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
The attendance for this
The most accurate puck. Belts one.
52.
That'll be a throw. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vinicius Junior, and he's picked out the run. It's Wilshere! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Pedri gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great chance! He scored! With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Griezmann, Mbappe, he's had a hit! Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, no joy this time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Wilshere going full tilt down the left. And here's Vinicius Junior. Akanji. He's looking wide. It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And no, that was never going to make it. Davis cuts out the pass. Wilshere. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Conte. Pedri. Pedri tries making a foray down the right. It's a great ball. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. Schneider, it's at this time, surely! Lacking in accuracy. Musiala, and here's Dembele, and that could set him on his way. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So, a breakthrough already. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That looks a good ball through. He might be in here. Plenty. Oh, hang on. No mistake. Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's in on goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Arsenal look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. And here's Musiala. It's Schneider! Oh, a very decent attempt. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Rudiger. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, there's a probing ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Shot could be on. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Musiala! Oh, that's fabulous. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Schneider approaching the half-hour mark. He could be in here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's onside. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Musiala. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, what a ball! Now it's Dembele. Now it's Schneider. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. And it's Schneider. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's a good ball. He's been picked out. He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Musiala. Beckenbauer. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Modric. Schneider looking understandably energised. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Mbappe! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. Musiala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a nicely measured pass. Nice control. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Now there's a... hits one! In for the pieces! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Griezmann simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected...
Oh, what a mistake! Someone's shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Pedri. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Conte. Rudiger.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Schneider. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Musiala. Messi has it in a wide position. That'll be a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Good play on the left-hand side here. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So what can they conjure from this one? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, it rattles the bar! That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Foden, now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Conte has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul. Foden!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Musiala. Good spot, he's seen the run. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for... And the shot! Now that's a real chance missed.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Schneider. Bellingham. Musiala. It's Pedri. Van Dijk. That has not gone well. He's played him through. Tries a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Musiala. Pedri. Arsenal finding their passes. The final 5 minutes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a mighty effort! Pedri. Foden wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get... And a header! More pressure on the opposition goal.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Cleared away. Dembele, who does have an assist to his name. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. In with the challenge. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Musiala claiming... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And here's Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Bellingham with the foul. Conte. Now it's Pedri. That's very neat. And he's running through. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pedri. And here's Dembele. Pedri. He's having a go. And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer with the short one. Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Beckenbauer. And it's Maradona. That's a little off target. There will be a throw-in.
Cameroon clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Kvaratskhelia. Bellingham. Pedri. Bellingham. Look at the space here. He's had a hit! Goal! Arsenal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Arsenal have real chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Fernando Torres. Pedri. Bellingham. Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. White spots it and intercepts. Now it's Lewandowski. Serginho. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And it's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Dembele. Always onto this. Shot could be on. There's the hit! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Arsenal produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 19. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 22.
That gets things going for the second half. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Tries a header! He will be livid with himself. Serginho. Maradona might just make this. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Maradona. Beckenbauer. White. Beckenbauer. And Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia going full tilt down the left. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kvaratskhelia. Arsenal are 2 up early in the second half. Fernando Torres. Serginho. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer with a definite foul there. Beckenbauer.
Le nombre de spectateurs.
So we've reached the hour mark.
81 007.
Pedri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Guardiola. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Serginho. And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. Pedri. Conte. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Fernando Torres. Adams. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Adams. Serginho. Stood up well to him there. Can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. White is fouled. Adams. And it's Fernando Torres. Cafu has given away a free kick. Bellingham. Fernando Torres. And it's Maradona. Brilliantly cut out.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And it's Fernando Torres. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. It's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. And here's Maradona. Pedri. Dembele. Bellingham. Oh, a delicate chip through. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Beckenbauer. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Torres. And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. The major moment in the game. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Vinicius tries a shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Belletti. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Bellingham. And he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Oh, he's found him in space. He's had a hit! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Dembele. Pedri looking to run onto it. That's tidy. Schneider. Now it's Schneider. Tries the cut back. That's an excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Out of play for a throw. This ended up in no man's land. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Schneider. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Pedri. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Bellingham!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pass is just off target. Dembele. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's having a go! And he's lifted it over.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Davis. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Conte. Dembele. Now it's Pedri. Roberto Carlos is the guilty party there. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. England are looking to go forward now. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's got away. No, he's not getting his way this time. Conte. Schneider. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Dembele. Conte. Sané. Sané. Soboslai. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Always onto this. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Sané. Conte. Pedri. And here's Bellingham. Dembele. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Fellow attendees,
Arsenal
this is
are in
a
at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal
Please
cushion.
keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Oh, bang on target. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Roberto Carlos. Davis getting this one clear. They get a throw in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. England have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more...
Chance! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. And it's been shaped to shoot! Caught offside that time.
England are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, it's Dembele. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Szoboszlai. Vinicius Junior does really well there. He is strong. Oh, that was close. Belletti. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos, and he welcomes it in. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Schneider. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's through here.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Belletti. Could try cutting inside here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. So what can they make of this? He's in plenty of space here. That's very neat. Oh, that's fabulous. That is Conte. And here's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Oh, that's neat. And here's Dembele. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no circumventing this opponent.
Substitution.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
England need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Oh no, what has happened here? Spread neatly.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And he's quick to snatch it back. This could be their final throw of the dice. All hands on deck for this one. Tries a header! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether...
And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cross deflected behind for a corner. England with the corner. They're first. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Beckenbauer gets it away. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Sané. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Terrific header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
England really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Out for a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that was never going to make it. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. And it's Belletti. And he cuts out the supply. Sané. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Koundé.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he was quick to react. Belletti. And here's Yamal. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's a little off target.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That is ended up in no man's land. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Sané. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. Great chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Beckenbauer. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Looking for options for movement. Played into space out wide. Hits it first time! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears. Hits one! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Has a goal! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage...
And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He has found the way through.
Been there, done that, unfortunately.
Now the finish! They've scored! The second half sparked straight into life. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there.
Tries a shot! No, not this time.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Davis. He's found a way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared without hesitation. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Koundé. It's a pretty loose pass. There will be a throw-in. Sané. It's Bellingham. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. Now that looks a decent ball. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Dembele. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, nice touch. And Sané! Oh, split-second reaction.
Sané actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The attendance for this match
Arsenal
was
suddenly appear frail.
60,810.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Roberto Carlos, and it's Dembele. He is through here!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Dembele! Cleared without complication.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Picked out Drogba! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need...
Oh, what a climb! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bellingham attempts a clearance. Koundé looking for the run. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Belletti. Roberto Carlos looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's a sharp little ball here. "75 minutes played. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Gets a good foot in there. Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Belletti has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Decent hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's an excellent interception.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Dembele. Great run on the overlap here. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pedri.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's taking no chances there. England could have here their final chance. Desperate defending required here. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Koundé does really well to win the ball there. And it's Sané. That looks a good ball through. Pedri! And with that, the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Now, to all members of the
Dembele
crowd,
picking up. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Lobbed in behind, couldn't quite squeeze that one through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy. Oh no, what has happened here? Good read, needed to be. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. An instinctive delivery. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Schneider. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Decent progress down the left. Pedri, Kante wins the duel this time. And it's Sané. And he's had it nicked away. That's played into space. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Belletti. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Big chance! Goal, England! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you'd think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Sané. Nice physical challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. And again, they're pressing effectively. Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He has found the way through. Pedri will play through for the wide man.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Time and again they are repelled. Pedri with the... He's got full!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Drogba. Interesting ball. Pedri, played out to the left flank. Looking for the runner, and it's Belletti. Oh, that was vital. Kvaratskhelia.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Kvaratskhelia. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome, too much traffic.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Conte. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please be made aware that smoking
Yeah, you don't get
is
any
only
points for
permitted
stating
in
the obvious,
designated
Peter, but
areas within
thankfully
these
this is
grounds.
still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Can he put it away? No mistake! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Engages and forces him off the ball. England upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
England have their second corner now. Up he goes! Kvaratskhelia can get it clear. He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
He is through here! Conte. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. So we've reached the hour mark.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
And that could set him on his way.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Davis. Kvaratskhelia. Davis. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Schneider. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
Drogba! Roberto Carlos. Terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Has a look and plays it forward. Kvaratskhelia, and he's managed to get free. Dembele! And that has been clubbed away. He's found some space. Big chance! They've done it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Kvaratskhelia! Just too high.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's Neymar! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Davis. Schneider looking to get on the end of this. That's a good run down the left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. We are into stoppage time. Adams cuts out the pass. He's been picked out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Davis cuts it out. Schneider. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Belletti. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Hello everybody, and this is
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Vinicius, oh, here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Bellingham couldn't squeeze it through. That is good alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Dembele. He has found the way through. Now can he find a finish? Roberto Carlos, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the shot! Can he put it away? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chance for the header! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Plenty to aim at here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Schneider with the short one. Nice control. Vinicius Junior! Just swings wide.
Vinicius Junior probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal. And that's a throw-in. Pedri. And what a bit quick to recover this. And he's managed to gift it back. Pedri. Hoisted in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That looks a good ball through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's a good ball. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Sané. Vinicius Junior. No luck with that dink over the top. Nico Williams. Now it's Pedri. And it's Drogba. Looking for the runner. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri looking to add to his goal. Pedri. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Sane in acres of space out wide. Big chance, corner. In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Davis. Oh no, what has happened here? Conte. Davis. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Pedri. There's no flag.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nico Williams. No, again there's no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Drogba. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back underway. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's Drogba! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Roberto Carlos. He's been picked, and the finish! Bellingham, who's set up 1 goal so far. Oh, super ball! Pinches it off him. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Vinicius Junior. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Sane couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Pedri. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Davis going full tilt down the left. And no, he's seen through all of that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider looking to get on the end of this. Belletti.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. No, no way through. Schneider. A real chance if he can get through. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bellingham makes the interception. Now it's Dembele. Nico Williams. He's played him through. And he's in on goal. And the shot! It's loose, and in he goes again! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He's got away, he's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bellingham, lovely feet. That is good strength. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Here comes the corner.
Substitution for Arsenal.
England have their third corner.
Schneider. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 12, Reds. Number 13,
Up for a header!
Substitution in
Goal at
progress.
his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Drogba! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Wirtz. And the counter is on. Now it's Rivaldo. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Drogba. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, such a clever touch. And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, we're on the way. Well, that has not gone well. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game.
Goes in for the header! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's picked his way through. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Sanek is offering a right smile there.
Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Adams. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Conte. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Adams gets across to intercept that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. David Villa, chance here to counter. He's played him through. So much. Now the finish! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good...
He's got a side of goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Van Basten. And the pass is intercepted. And he skips past his man. Oh, he's found support out wide. Conte. And the counter is on. Bellingham. Oh, that's a very decent... And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Sané, and can he finish? Now it's Nedved. He's found a way through.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Kimmich.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's intervened well there. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Costa Curta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that has put a halt to things. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Shot could be on. Oh, has a go! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Conte. Now it's Pedri. Oh, important interception. Oh, they could break here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's done very well to take that back. He's found a way past. And he's on a charge. Pedri. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Arsenal come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. David Villa. Nedved is onto it in a flash, and he's quick to snatch it back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho. Corner it is. Kasim Pasha with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. But it's Dembele. That looks a good ball through. There's the hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Sané. He is through here. Oh, what a belly! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved.
The attendance for this match was
Nedved really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Nedved. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Sané. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Sané. Bellingham. Nicely worked. Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Conte. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Costa Curta. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, super find. That's a fabulous ball. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Substitution.
Scholes. This is promising. Mbappe. Scholes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Picked out brilliantly. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Pedri. David Villa. Now it's Bellingham. David Villa. He's got away. David Villa! And that would have won it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Costa Curta. 5 minutes left on the clock. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe, Mohamed Salah, and he's on his... Mbappe! Sticks it away! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Kasim Pasha give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
That is Conte. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Very nicely done. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Sané. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
And
David
now,
Villa
please
voted
turn
man of the
towards
match,
screen
and
for a
deservedly
special
so.
presentation featuring our guest performance
Terrific
today.
recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the shot. Big chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't invest. Shapes to shoot. Oh, just fizzes past the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Rivaldo. He's through here. Oh, look at the space here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos did well to stay calm. He's got the shot away! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and the shot! Conte.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Quarter of an hour played. Messi, he's got away. And that is expertly dealt with. Great hit! They want to be quick to recover. And he's following up! And again! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And here's Gerrard. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. And here's Schneider. Oh, that's delightful. Still very early doors, but it is a... Got a shot away! Schneider with the short one. Pedri stood his ground. Now the finish! That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Davis. Rivaldo. And he was quick to react. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho goes on a run down the left wing. Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. Vinicius Junior. And here's Suarez. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cruyff, chance for the header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Davis. Beckenbauer. Pedri. He can run onto that. Musiala. Decent hit! That's another chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Conte. To Schneider. Rivaldo.
And
it's Conte.
Has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good spell of possession, this. Musiala. He's found some space. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
And the shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Schneider. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Messi.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Davis. Fernando Torres. Look at the space here. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
They've played it short. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pedri. Conte. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Baggio. Davis. Conte. Played out towards the right wing. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Musiala. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. Rivaldo. Platini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he is going into that little black book. Rivaldo. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Pedri. Shot could be a chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Pedri threads one in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Roberto Carlos. Davis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That's a fabulous shapes to shoot! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Musiala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicked it back promptly. Maldini. Vinicius Junior, and he's running through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Schneider. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nicely intercepted. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Bellingham. João Neves. Yamal! In he goes again. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Bayern Munich would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger.
Mbappe!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. That's been intercepted. Yamal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Good alertness. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Barella cuts out the pass. Now Yamal! Goal! Bayern Munich! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a mighty effort! He scores! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And the pass is intercepted. And And it's Schneider. 15 minutes till half-time. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. Look at the space here! Schneider! Rudiger gets good distance on it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single play.
Oh no, what has happened here? Pedri making good progress on the right-hand side. Dembele, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Dembele. Pedri in acres of space out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's really well manoeuvred. Belletti. Bellingham, who's on a run down the left wing. He has found the big chance! Oh, it's come loose.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Conte. Yamal. So, what can they make of this? It's a good foot in there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done.
Pedri! Oh, that wasn't far away. Oh, good ball! Aims beyond the defence. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he was quick to react. That pass isn't the best. Pedri. Oh, this is a great position. Is there any support? He might not need it. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vinicius Junior! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Vinicius Junior. Substitution on the field. Number 87. John
So time
Neves.
for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Decent enough try.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's got away. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Dembele, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliant, and the shot! That's a decent clearance.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Schneider. Pedri. No, that was never going to make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. Has a shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial.
He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Not the most accurate pass, but it's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. Davis. To Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the runner. That has been cut short. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Bayern Munich were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Bayern Munich can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 22, Dembele.
That's really
Number
well manoeuvred.
13,
Bellingham.
Yamal. Coming on the field, number 24.
Bellingham.
Alvarez.
Pedri.
Number 6, Sane. Number 11, Rivaldo.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude, and
He's gone for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Conte fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Nicely spread. Oh, it's Dembele. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. And he's had a hit! Oh, should have put that away. Well, that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Davids. Now it's Rivaldo. Deftly done. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Can he get onto this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pedri. Bellingham. Now it's Pedri. The final seconds now. And it's Rivaldo. Sané. Great ball. Tries a shot! Oh, it's in!
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Bayern Munich take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for...
And that will be the final act. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts weren't... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. He's got full. Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Straight header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Now it's Sané. Quality ball. Now what about a counter-attack? And here's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass is just off target. Now he's off and running. Now it's Ronaldinho. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Pull it. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Belletti. Conte. And it's Dembele. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Nicely aimed pass. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Threads one in, now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Up he goes! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before.
There's the shot! Vieira. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good ball! Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And the finish! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has another go! They want to be quick to recover this. Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! And that has been cleared. Conte! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard clears it away. Strong running down that left flank. Vinicius Junior. Out of play for a goal kick. Sane charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's been cut out, well played. Pirlo.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Hullet. Just the goalkeepers. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Maradona. That is lovely. Conte. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. They react...
Good effort from distance. And he's got the beating of his man. Rijkaard makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Maradona. Bellingham. Thuram calmly anticipates. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Davis gets over and intercepts. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Conte. Over to the left. Maradona.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
There he goes, motoring forward. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Sane. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's in, surely! That is a brilliant interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. Arsenal playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Goalkeeper's ball. That is good alertness. And here's Messi. Oh, he's found him in space. Corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hullet puts in a cross. Gets his head to it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He rises! Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Sané. It's Belletti. He's looking to set free a runner. Sané. Oh, that's nice. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for this
Sané.
match was 61,052.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that's put paid to a promising move. Suarez is fouled. And it's Xabi Alonso. Maradona. That's a nicely measured pass. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham. And through to the goalkeeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. He is through here.
Such good technique.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's lost his man. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have it's Luis Suarez! Suarez looking sharp there. That's a good run down the left. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Xavi Alonso. Luis Suarez. He's got away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Nedved having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Decent hit from there. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. Morris ended up in no man's land.
Arsenal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And he welcomes it in. Davis gets over and intercepts. Vieri. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Luis Suarez. Xabi Alonso. And he'll shoot here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And here's Nedved. We are into stoppage time. Conte. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
And this is a quick reminder to let you know.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Pedri, and the finish! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Neymar. Look at this, and the shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He's through, it's one-on-one chance! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter.
He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Koundé. Bellingham. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chips it through. That is ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Neymar. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah. And it's played forward. That's been cut out, well played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pedri. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence...
And it's Romario. Real chance! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's gone for goal. Yamal. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nicely worked. Dembele. He's got the shot away! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Schneider with the short one. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Davis. Davis, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Somewhat off target. Schneider chasing after it. Saliba shifted it to the flank. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. And there is the half-time whistle.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree dello stadio.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Pedri hurtling down that right flank. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, that was never going to make it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that's a throw-in. No, he's not getting any further than that.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Decent hit! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. So we've reached the hour mark. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Snyder. Vinicius Junior. There's the hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, nicely intercepted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Cambio di giocatori.
This then to draw level. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Arsenal get their fourth corner. They've played it short. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Wirtz is eyeing up his options in the middle. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Defending of the desperate variety. In with the challenge. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Neymar. Romario. There's the shot! He has done it!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Courtois is there to take. Now it's Romario. A real chance if he can get through. No, he's not getting past him there. Beckenbauer. Played over towards the opposite flank. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Romario! Can he stop it going out? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! One-on-one! Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Yamal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Wits. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. He's had a shot! Davis gets over and intercepts.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He is through here! Oh, well played. Pedri, given the lift of his goal. Bellingham. Bellingham powering forward here. Well, that has not gone well. Thinks one through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And time is up. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?